Hello, it's me, Bruce again. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to recognize triggers before you get into a crisis. I myself have the experience over the years being bipolar. Years ago, like I said, I was very suicidal. I not only had the thoughts, I had a plan. And that's one trigger that you want to seek help right away. Uh, Once you start the thoughts, you need to speak to a counselor, a therapist, or a doctor, and then go on from there. I got myself into a jam. I was on my way to work on a bus. I drove a taxi cab here in Phillipsburg, New Jersey, and I knew what to do because I had the plan before I left my apartment to go to work. So the hospital wasn't far away, and the bus route stops there at the hospital, and I knew to stop in the emergency room. And, I knew I was going to be hospitalized, and sure enough, I was. Now, today, sometimes about 5, 6 years ago, I only had the brief thoughts. I didn't have a plan. So I knew then I needed to speak to someone. So at the time, I was seeing a therapist, a talk therapist, and she was great. And I talked to her, and we worked things out. That's the thing. You need to talk, even if it's a friend, a parent, a relative. Then you can think things out. You know, you got to do things. If it's hard to do, because that's what I had trouble with. The first thing I'll leave you off with this is the word acceptance. I don't know how many letters that is, but that's a long letter to chew. And I don't know how many years ago I was first diagnosed, back in 2000. And I had a tough time for a couple of years to accept that I had bipolar. Not only bipolar, that I was mentally ill. You know, I don't know how it is today. I'm totally retired, and I'm sure that word is hard to do. So, people, right away, please, for your sake, seek help right away. Again, I say a therapist, anybody. And if you get any further into thinking about suicidal, please, for your own sake again, get yourself to the emergency room. They will have, today they have doctors, they have counselors, therapists right in the emergency room, like they do here in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. So anyhow, my friends, this is another short one. And who knows what topic I'll come up with next. And not to sell the book, but if you want to know some things, there's one good book, Wellness Toolbox, my Wellness Toolbox. And that's all the things that we're talking about. All my books that you're interested in are on Amazon, of course. And look at my full name, Bruce Dolan Smith. I'll say this twice. If you want to email me, just put something in the comment in the subject thing, whatever you think of, and I answer emails right away. I check that tons of times, you know what I mean? So here goes it's lowercase, B as in boy, D as in David, S as in Sam, 07882 at gmail.com. Again, that's BDS at gmail.com. So please, I would love to hear any comments. I'm not a licensed. I do have a lot of background in education, going to many seminars and college. So if you want to reach out, sure, I'll get right to you by email first, and we're going from there. Anyhow, you all have a good day, and I hope you found help with this. May God bless each and every one. Adios, friends.